Hey, what's up, everybody? Like I said, I apologize for the mishap for this past Sunday for WFSO Aftermath, and I apologize to people now that don't get to see this on Twitch because my phone is dead, and I'm gonna do like the other two, like excuse me, I'm gonna do the other two, predictions of like All Out and also Worlds Collide tomorrow. Probably gonna be right after the pay per view, and we did also say that this Monday WFSO Aftermath will be on right after Raw for one night only. Because like I said, lots of pay per views and stuff going on, so it just kind of made the most sense for us and make it more easier. Why I'm doing it this late because just got back from a like wrestling show. Well, probably like about maybe an hour ago. Just had to eat and rest up a little bit, think, and all that good stuff. So the videos of that show, like the highlights of it, you'll get to see some time be- between today and mid next week. So it'll be up. What we're going to talk about today is WWE's Clash at the Castle 2022. So the first UK event that they have as a pay per view since SummerSlam of '92, I believe. Yeah, that seems about right. Yeah, so why not? So, ooh, excuse me. So I think it's like 6 matches total. Probably gonna be nothing more than probably 3 hours view. So hopefully y'all do get to watch this in the morning before the pay per view actually starts. So let's see, three. Oh, pre-show because they haven't been doing any pre-show matches for a while. So yeah, kind of shocking. Um, One of the matches that have been added was Edge and Rey Mysterio versus the Judgment Day. Let's see, Judgment Day did get a win this past Monday. I think it was Dolph Ziggler and AJ Styles. So yeah, that happened, and I know Edge is like really willing to get rid of Judgment Day, and Ray Dominic is like on that path, try to get rid of Judgment Day too. But there could be a swerve. It's like they're kind of teasing it that Dominic may join Judgment Day. Um, I don't know the possibility. If it doesn't happen, it's not a big deal, but it'll be something big and like a big turnaround if it does happen. So it all depends on where this is going to go. If Dominic Mysterio does join the Judgment Day, then the Judgment Day will win. If that doesn't happen, I can see Edge and Rey Mysterio winning this match. So this could be like you know, could be like a feud for Ray and his son Dominic go against each other. This could be like a little bit of a boost that he needed if to go solo. So Rey Mysterio say he doesn't know how long that he's gonna still like wrestle and things like that. But it's like one of those things. If you can go, you can go. Sorry. I mean, like go. But I'm gonna go with the Edge and Rey Mysterio winning because Edge needs this more. Like he already defeated Damian Priest. All you gotta do is just go after Finn Balor. But somebody got to stop Rhea Ripley, so they need to add the woman into their crew that can stop them, or stop Judgment Day at least. So yeah, they do need like a little help in that area. So Ray and Edge is my pick, but I wouldn't be shocked if it goes the other way around. Intercontinental Championship match: Gunter versus Sheamus. Um, Sheamus won. I think it was like a challenge on SmackDown that they had. It was like a gauntlet match, and they probably had the match with Louis Kelster, if I said his name right, and Butch. They had a match today. I didn't see it, so I'm gonna watch it in the morning before the pay per view comes on, because I can always watch it on Hulu. Thank God for that. Who's gonna win? This can go either way, but I'm thinking that Gunter probably would retain the Intercontinental title. So if I'm thinking Gunter is gonna win it, but I just wouldn't be surprised if Sheamus get a rematch and they fight for the title again sometime in the near future. Maybe Extreme Rules, or maybe on a future SmackDown show. Who knows? Riddle versus Seth freaking Rollins. They just barely just sticking it with Seth Rollins, but I guess they want to bring some things back. He did get his name back. Is Matt Riddle now? I think that was his real name anyway. But yeah, yeah, these two been feuded since after Matt Riddle had his match against Roman Reigns and lost it, and these two have been at it ever since. And they were supposed to fight at SummerSlam, but due to an injury that Matt Riddle has suffered, this match has been postponed in this year. So this drawing feud, and it made it a little bit personal this past Monday too on Raw, just bringing each other's families in this. So this is interesting. But who to pick? Hmm. I think I'm gonna say Matt Riddle will win this one, because this will give him like somewhat of a boost that he probably needs after his loss to Roman Reigns. So haven't been like wrestling much in the match or anything like that since. So I think it'll just be a good old ooh, oh, excuse me. I think it'd be a good idea for Riddle to get this win, and Seth Rollins doesn't need this win. He's been like more of a losing streak, like losing in pay per views this year anyway. So why not? Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, and Asuka versus Bailey, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. And you saw the thing at SummerSlam with with them Bailey, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. Well, Io Sky got called up. Bailey returning, and Dakota Kai back in WWE. One of their so-called, firings because of budget cuts. We all know the story on that one. But Jesus, this will be the first time Bailey, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky fight as a group. So The only reason I'm saying that Bailey, Dakota Kai, Io Sky is going to win this match is because like this is their first time actually fighting as a group, and it's like although mm, sorry. Well, I think Bianca Belair is not going to be the one to get pinned. If she does, it'll probably be Bailey be the one that pins her. So yeah, this is just like it's an interesting match from how it started and how is it going to continue after this pay per view. So it's still going to continue regardless. So I say Bailey, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky will win this match. SmackDown Women's Championship: Liv Morgan versus Shayna Baszler. Um, Shayna Baszler won a number one contenders match earlier on SmackDown. Um, it kind of seems like I know they was thinking about the Ronda Rousey match and how weak that Liv Morgan has been looking in that match, and it just doesn't look that good for her, especially somehow she won. You know, Liv Morgan ended up beating Ronda Rousey, so how is she going to beat someone that just like her in Shayna Baszler? So this is going to be tricky, but it seems like Liv has been working with Riddle on like get out submissions or put some submission moves. So if that's the case, then I can see some things changing and like Mid Morgan surprising people. But I'm gonna go with her with Liv Morgan to win it and shock everybody on what she does. And after doing all that training with Riddle, I think she's gonna probably put like in some of the submission moves that you would never expect. So just keep an eye out for that. But I think I'll be shocked if I'll be wrong here and Shayna Baszler end up winning. It'll be good for her, but it'll just be a shock because Liv only hold it for like a couple of months. So y'all get what I'm saying. Um, Undisputed WWE Universal Championship: Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre. Um, Drew McIntyre won the number one contenders match over Sheamus. That they have to wait on that, and also with Roman Reigns, holding the title for hold the Universal title for 2 years and hold the WWE title since WrestleMania. Um, this is gonna be difficult because you have Drew McIntyre, in this match tomorrow. You got Theory, well Austin Theory, I should say now that he still got his Money in the Bank briefcase, and you also have Karen Cross that's after the Universal title, and you got Kevin Owens that's after the undisputed title. So this is gonna be interesting to see like how this goes. But I apologize to people that's like going for Drew McIntyre in this match, but I have to say Roman Reigns will retain, and I wouldn't be surprised if Theory tries cash it in maybe, but I don't know. I still see him just holding it longer than longer than that. So that's just Well, I'm thinking that Roman Reigns is going to retain, and plus you're going to have the Usos probably going to interfere too. And you're going to have Paul Heyman in this corner, and so yeah. Like I said, I just wouldn't be surprised. But that's pretty much it for my predictions. Although like a few of them were very very hard to pick this time. So normally you have like predictions and stuff. They mostly be like predictable and stuff like that. But I think with Triple H in charge, some of the things is going to change. So you never know, and that is a good thing too. So it kind of keeps people guessing, and and also people get spoiled, and you know, the news and people like spoiling it out is like, oh, this person's gonna win. Like I'm like, people are good with predictions, but I know some people just can't understand, or they just gonna get upset that they're right and stuff like that. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. But like I said, those 6 matches. Well, I think they could have do more than that, but with them, I think it's gonna be like all about timing. So if you can have a 3-hour pay-per-view with 6 matches, but you can have a 3-hour Raw with seven or eight, or wherever the case may be, it's just like, why are you trying to have that many matches on a pay-per-view like that? And it just it's just crazy. But like, hopefully, with matches and stuff, they can do better than just having like 6 matches in the pay-per-view, because definitely seems like that's where it's going. So that's like one of the things that they do need to change, and have like more matches in the pay-per-view. Like it could be anything, but maybe there'll be surprises on this pay-per-view. So hey, you know it's a Jesus thing, and just hopefully that will change, and there'll be like some surprises going on in this pay-per-view. But thank you guys for watching. Thanks to our sponsors, Astro Ink Design. They'll be doing our shirt from now on, so when you get a chance, check them out. Moving dudes, you need stuff to move. If you're in the Southeast Wisconsin area, they'll be the ones like to help you with like loading in, loading out, or getting stuff out of the house and getting into your new house. Even if you're in Madison or Green Bay, they will help. Call Sean at 414-807-4299. Again, 414-807-4299. And also another sponsor, Art from the Heart. Check them out on Facebook. You're interested in some drawings and things like that, get a hold of Mike from Art from the Heart. That's pretty much it for all I gotta say. Like I said, tomorrow I'll be back on here. Maybe it'll be right after, or it'll be sometime in the afternoon, like after the pay per view. They're gonna do predictions of NXT Worlds Collide, and also with All Out. So yeah, so many pay per views tomorrow on the weekends. Well, on the your mom will just say on the weekend. So many pay per views. So yeah, surprising. But thank you guys for tuning in and watching. Please subscribe. Let me know that I'm doing a good job. Um, Also, subscribe to this channel too. Like, the more you guys subscribe, the bigger and better chance that we get to do some more like live stuff. Like, maybe I could have did this somewhere else, wherever I was at live, and do it like earlier. So we're trying to get up to like, I think we're very close to 200 subscribers. So hopefully we can get more faster than that. The main goal for us is to hit 1,000 subscribers at least. So that's what we're aiming for. So that's the main goal. So if we get like more goals or anything like that coming up, it would be appreciated. So if y'all want to like rewatch this preview of the Class at the Castle, go right ahead in case you missed it. But let me end this here until the next video. Y'all have a good one. Hopefully the pay-per-view is good for you guys and y'all enjoy it. And y'all will see me tomorrow, kind of like not right after the pay-per-view, but sometime after the pay-per-view for the other predictions of All Out and Worlds Collide. Have a good night, and like I said, see you in the afternoon.